Hello and welcome back to 18 WJTS in.form. Today we are talking about not only an individual but a certain event happening for an individual in need in our community. And so today we've brought in Kathryn Wilder, an organizer for this upcoming event, just a little rock concert for the benefit of Eric Little. So welcome.
Thank you for having me, Kaitlyn.
So we kind of started our conversation off about this event, this rock concert that's going to be held in benefit of Eric Little. But before we kind of talk about all of that hopeful, fun stuff, I would love to hear more about how you kind of got in this position and who is Eric? What is Eric's story?
Okay, Eric's story. Eric Little, he's 14 years old, just had his 8th grade recognition graduation, would be starting his freshman year at Heritage Hills High School this upcoming school year. On May 30th, he was in a vehicle rollover accident in Spencer County. He was ejected from the vehicle. Very significant injuries. He was flown from the scene to the Norton's Children's Hospital, which his parents and step-parents have said have been amazing, so thank you to the staff at Norton's Children's Hospital. Initially, they were given the worst case scenario type news. You need to be calling in your family to say goodbye. Approximately 2 weeks later, he was off of the ventilator and sitting on the side of his bed with the help of nurses, able to move his fingers and his toes, blink his eyes, take a sip of water. If that doesn't tell you that there is a higher power up there, I don't know what else would. It's been amazing. It's been amazing because in those first 24 to 48 hours, the doctors were very upfront with them. Bad situation. And now they're not talking about a funeral, they're talking about Eric's future. And thank you to everyone that has been praying for him. God has answered our prayers, and Eric has a future. So anyway, Eric does have a very, very long road ahead of him. Like I said, he's 14 years old. He'll be hopefully starting his freshman year at Heritage Hills High School when school starts up. He has been moved from the Norton's Children's Hospital to the Fraser Rehabilitation Institute, and they specialize in occupational therapy, physical therapy, speech therapy, to get people rehabilitated back to whatever their new 100% is going to be. And they're doing a fantastic job with him. If anybody wants to keep track of Eric's progress, you can get onto the Eric's Army Prayers and Support Facebook page. And Eric's mother, Kristen, is posting pictures. And you can just see in those pictures how much he has improved. Today's Monday, tomorrow would be Tuesday. That would be 3 weeks tomorrow from the incident. So he's much improved, but he does have a long road ahead of him, which leads us to just a little concert.
Yes, for this miracle kid. I mean, 14, that's very young. He's gone through a lot in the past few weeks, and being able to hear that he is on the road to recovery, it is not the grimmest of, nobody wants that news. But in the face of an accident like this, being able to grow from it is what this is all about.
It truly is. I have a very renewed faith in not only the God that I believe in, but also in the community, Du Bois County, Spencer County, Warwick County, people that are even out of state that have sent things for our silent auction. The amount of support that we have gotten from the communities is overwhelming, and it renews your sense of community and faith in the community.
Yeah.
and just their support and helping out. I don't know if now's the time or not, but I will give a couple of shout outs.
Please.
To some people, businesses that have been very integral in making this benefit be a success. Number one, Winkler's down, their food distribution down at Dale. John Winkler, thank you so much for your donation of all of the hamburgers, all of the hot dogs, and all of the buns for the benefit. The Rustic Country Club down at Rockport, they've donated all of the sodas, all of the waters, all of the potato chips and snacks and that kind of thing. G&M Steel at Rockport, they have donated all of the condiments for the hot dogs and the hamburgers, the cheese slices, the pickles, all of the good things, to make it taste yummy.
Yes.
Special thank you to Cecil's Printing at Huntingburg on 4th Street. They have done all of these posters for us, the printing, the papers, for free. They have donated all of this stuff. Thank you, Lisa and Greg. You guys are amazing. Santa Claus Hardware, Travis Shelton in specific, is donating the propane for the ginormous grills that we're going to be using for the hot dogs. The Dale Fall Fest Committee has donated their shelter house and kitchen for us to use. Wow. Their giant grill that we're going to be using Santa Claus Hardware's propane with, they've donated for us to use. The town of Dale for donating the park facility in and of itself. Thank you. Without them donating that, we wouldn't have a place to do this. Just thank you so much to all of these companies that have come together to help us put this on. Myself, my husband, Samuel Wilder, and then also Eric's stepmom, Jerica, her aunt, Terry Meredith, is also an organizer. And between the three of us and a multitude of other volunteers, in 2 weeks' time, we put this together.
Yeah.
2 weeks' time.
Yeah, it's definitely prevalent how much dedication from everybody is going into it, and it's not just about the wonderful organizers that you guys are being able to represent it, but it's coming from all sides, and seeing this and hearing about the such donations and whatnot is so good to hear. In benefit of Eric and his recovery, and this huge community being built, all coming back to one person.
Exactly. And for some people, they don't even know Eric. They don't know Eric's parents, Jerica and Matt Little, or Kristen and Jason Osborne. They don't know his grandparents. They have no idea who this kid is. But because it's a kid in need, that touches everybody's heart.
Yeah.
And I know the question has been, is there insurance? Yes, there's insurance, but insurance only covers so much. That doesn't cover lost wages from mom and dad having to be off work to be with their son. Mm-hmm. That doesn't cover travel expenses back and forth, mileage.
Does not cover gas.
Gas, no, liquid gold. Lodging expenses, they have to eat while they're there. Hopefully that's what this benefit will do, is to help them have some extra money available to support that, so that they don't have a huge financial debt over and above what the medical insurance would be covering.
Yes, and hopefully give Eric a very cushy, welcoming home as well.
Yes. We were just commenting on that. Over this past weekend, we were discussing this giant banner that we have ordered. It has the Eric's Army logo on it.
That's awesome.
And I'd said, what do you think about putting a Sharpie marker with this, and everybody that comes to the event, have them sign their name? And when Eric comes home, we have his big welcome home party. We're going to hang up this sign so he can see every single person that came to this event to support him and his family.
Wow.
And he can keep this giant banner for the rest of his life.
It's going to take up his whole room, probably.
Probably so.
That is so neat.
Yes.
That is so neat. Mm-hmm. And I know it's kind of, we're talking about a kind of tough situation. I know a lot of people can sympathize, but in that, we definitely want to talk about what's on the schedule for the actual rock concert event, just to make sure, because if you haven't donated already, whether it be online, in person, or whatnot, this will be the time for the community to come together for this one boy, one kid.
Exactly. This is just a little concert, little because that is their last name. It will be on Saturday, July 1st from 12 noon until 10 p.m. Central Time. So down at the Dale Park, Spencer County, we're on Central Time. We have live music all afternoon and evening long. Tammy Cassidy will kick the day off at 12 noon, and she'll be playing for, I believe, about 45 minutes. Then Samuel Rice, who is local to Heritage Hills area, he will be playing at 1 p.m. Chad Burley and two friends of his, Warren and Tiffany, they will be performing at 2:30 until I believe 3:30. And then Ryan Pfeiffer, who I understand is big time. I've never personally heard him before, but I know a lot of people have said, oh, Ryan's going to be there. That's fantastic. So Ryan is going on at 4 o'clock. So if you're a Ryan Pfeiffer fan, you get up, you make sure you're there at 4 o'clock. Then at 6:30 p.m., we have Casey Williams. And at 8:30 p.m., Justin Waddington and Corey Seib. So we've got a really good lineup of music. Again, noon until 10 p.m. Central Time. So if you want to hear some free music, come on out to Dale Park. And while you're there, we not only have the live music, but we'll have the food for sale. We're having a bake sale as well. Please come and buy some of those bake sale items because there's a lot of chocolate being donated. Chocolate is my kryptonite. And I will feel obligated to buy whatever is left over from the bake sale at the end of the event. And don't
For your
judge.
own health.
For my own health, please come and buy some of these bake sale goodies. But not only chocolates, we've got lots of these decorated cookies, sugar cookies.
Oh, yes.
Cupcakes, no-bake cookies. Someone just posted today they were doing red velvet cupcakes. Oh my goodness, yes. Rice Krispie treats. So bake sale galore. It's going to be amazing. The silent auction, we have had some amazing donations. Right now I have over 60 silent auction items to put into the silent auction booth. Wow. If you want to donate anything to the silent auction, a business, an individual, reach out to me. I am on Facebook, Kathryn Smith Wilder, or you can get onto the Just a Little Concert Facebook page or the Eric's Army Facebook page. Any of those three places, and you can find me and let me know if you're interested in donating something.
The sky's the limit.
The sky is the limit. If you want to donate to the bake sale, to the silent auction, if you want more details about this, whatever it might be. I know that there was a GoFundMe started as well. If you want to make just a financial donation, I believe that you can do that through Spencer County Bank, down at the Dale branch.
And I will say that getting a hold of you and getting in contact with you was very easy, and you were very responsive. So just sending out that initial message, whether it be a comment on Facebook, an email, however they get in contact with you, you're very responsive, and that's what you want to do, is be able to help. I
will get back with you immediately. Thank you so much to everyone that has donated. We couldn't do this without you. We've had 2 women that have reached out to us that are running our merchandise booth, Brianne and Jessica. Jessica is doing the tumblers and then also stickers. And Brianne is making the t-shirts, and then also she's doing koozies, and they all have the Eric's Army logo on them. And they did some pre-orders. They will have some things at the July 1st event to sell at the merchandise booth. And then you can also order things at the merchandise booth as well, and then get with one of these ladies afterwards, to pick it up from them once you, place your order. So, and all of the proceeds are going to the little family, to support Eric and his family in his recovery, which will be extensive. but it is looking very, very hopeful and successful.
And we're hoping to see him back in school sooner or later. I know we're in the summer months right now, so it's tricky to say that, but I mean,
know it.
Getting him home is the
That's
goal.
right.
Getting him back to normal life, because that will weigh on him and his family.
Yes,
yes. And these, at the end of the day, it's about helping these human people that we can all sympathize with and would not want to be in this situation.
No, we wouldn't. And I'm just glad to know we have such a generous and supportive tri-county area that has just come together to support this boy. And I know that there's been other benefits done for other people, and the support that the community always gives for somebody in need is overwhelming. And so just props to everybody out there, Spencer County, Du Bois County, Warwick County, maybe you're out of state. Thank you to you for your generosity in helping us help Eric and his family, and anything you've ever done before. Thank you so much just for your generosity in helping people in need.
Yeah, it makes you proud to be a part of this community, Tri-County community and otherwise.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Well, Kathryn, is there anything else about the event or Eric or anything else you'd like to say before we kind of wrap it up? I mean, you've been such a tremendous help to all this, so I just want to give you the floor while we can.
I think I have covered most everything here. I don't know what more to say except for thank you to DC Broadcasting for reaching out to us. Originally, we heard from Joyce, and to do a radio presentation for us and to help advertise, and then for you reaching out, and thank you, DC Broadcasting. Bill Potter, your general manager, thank you so much just for your help, for your generosity, and using your media outlets to help us advertise and get donations and just the help and the support.
It's the least we can do as a company. This is such a impactful event, and being able to give you guys a platform, not only with the great work you've done so far, but being able to boost it and get it out to where it needs to go is what we do. So we're over the moon to help. We're very excited to hopefully get in contact with more people involved with all of this stuff and make this not only a celebration of Eric and what's forward, but a celebration of all of the stuff, including his family.
Exactly. Celebrating Eric on July 1st, Dale Park, raising some money for him and his family. Yeah, let's make it a celebration, because 3 weeks ago, none of us thought that we would be in the situation where Eric's future was being planned. And thanks be to God for that. And thank you to everyone that has been praying for him. Please continue to pray for him. He's got a very long, painful road of rehabilitation ahead of him, but there's no doubt in my mind that he's going to make it, because he's a tough kid. He's a strong kid. He's resilient. He's so handsome. And he's going to do it. He's going to do it.
Well, thank you so much, of course, for joining us today and for organizing all of this stuff. It shows in everything you do how dedicated this is and how it's going to be a wonderful day. So we're very grateful that you're able to take a few minutes out of your busy schedule and talk about this.
I'm happy to do so. Thank you so much.
And thank you so much at home for watching. You have been watching 18 WJTS in.form. Again, Kathryn shared a lot of great information about Eric Little and his family, so make sure to use all of those resources as you can to learn more, to hopefully donate, and to share his story. And just a reminder, we are local people watching local people.